Have I mentioned yet that Sonic and Eggman are killing a lot of animals in this game? I mean, honestly, this is murder. I prefer them to stay alive inside of the robots, which are just flying here serenely. They're not even attacking us except for the ones that you can't kill. The robot turtles here, which have smaller turtles on their back, they are the only things in this entire level that actually make any attempt to hurt you whatsoever. And so, naturally you can't kill them, but you can kill anything else by releasing their flightless animals down upon the earth, where they will surely die. Horrible and horrible, horrible nasty deaths. Hopefully in the ocean, but the fact that we just came out of land means that we probably haven't got to the ocean. So, there you go. Sonic, Eggman, murderers. Need any more proof? I'm sure there will be more by the end of the game. So, I'm just jumping about. Tails is flying up and around, being my total little bitch, and catching me wherever I go, because Sonic is a reckless fool. And there we have a gigantic fortress behind us, which is all impressive and everything. And one-to-one scale, because we'll be walking on it later. And in fact, if I stood there, it actually looked like I was inside the stage. And there it goes. We managed to fly so close to it without being sucked in by the propellers or burned to death by the big massive jet thrusters. Go us! Yay, more murder! Yay, killing animals is fun! Flightless animals fall to your doom. Dying gravity is a bitch, ain't it? You're going to die in a ditch. This level's almost over. So, it's now time for the Wing Fortress Zone, which is actually kind of fun despite the fact there's only one. So, first of all, it starts off in the best possible way with me falling off the plane because I forgot to jump. But yes, it starts off in the best possible way ever because it involves Tails getting his ass owned. I like Tails getting owned. Tails getting owned is fun. And also you get to get on these little flight chalk things which are designed to make planes fly. Although having one so small that Sonic could get launched on it makes me wonder how much effort he's put into making his enemy just so comfortable on this little thing here. So yeah, here we are on the Wing Fortress Zone, which again, I love. And I skipped the hardest part of the level because I'm a cheap bitch. Don't like it? Who cares? To skip the biggest portion of the annoying hang portion of the level, what you have to do is go to the first point of the level where there's a TV screen giving us a shield, and just jump to the corner. You'll land just where a chicken is, and hopefully you won't get hurt. Unfortunately, if you're like me and reckless, you may miss one of the switching platforms which are further up in the level, and fall back down and have to do it a couple of times at a time. But once you get there, you can just fight against your only enemy, which is chickens which come out and fire eggs at you. I guess. Oh, and there's also anti-aircraft bullets that shoot at you while you're still on there, whatever. But yes, chickens which fire eggs at you, which live in little turrets. They're kind of cute. I like them. Hey, we get launched. And we're flying across all of this. Knowing that we're flying through the air, I think the wind resistance is actually pretty forgiving. I mean, if I were on top of a fortress which were flying really fast across the world, I'd probably be, swept by the winds. Like this. Very much like this, right now. Being swept off by the winds and falling to my inevitable doom. Yeah, inevitable doom like that. I apologise for the quietness. I totally forgot how this level goes, so I'm just winging it. Fortunately, I have continues because I'm probably going to need them when we get to the final zone. And if we don't, I'm just going to 1965-09-17 this bastard, because I've come far too far to fail now. chances are I probably won't beat the final boss in a single bout, because I'm just not that good. So here we go, back into the Wing Fortress zone, running along, trying to remember just how the hell this level goes. I seriously have forgotten. And we're going through the insane architecture of this weird ass plane thing, going through an open door which leads to okay, I remember now. Okay, so there are little track conveyor belts which go out where we got to land onto these gun turrets, which make no sense because what are they coming out and in for? It's kind of cute for platforming, but makes no practical sense at all. And then you get flung to your doom for no reason at all. What? I'm sorry guys, I apparently got flung to my doom for no reason at all because I hit a thing and got launched off the edge. For no reason at all. Had I remembered this level, I probably would have been able to prevent that from happening. However, usually I have Supersonic by this point and just jump over everything. So you'll forgive me for not knowing how to do it as regular Sonic. But that's not the point of this commentary, it's to commentate on the state of the level. So here we go with the insane architecture of this weird ass spaceship thingy-mabobby, which confuses me. We run on top of the wing thingy-mabobby, we jump over chickens, we keep running and running and running and running and running and running and running some more. We go up these tractor conveyor belt things, which again make no sense at all, but by this point I've just given up on making sense, and I think that we should just accept it all as Eggman's big weird funhouse. And we slip and slide. The eye of your mind, don't you know what you find? A better place to live. Down the thing. So, I'm really sorry for the broken commentary here. If I'd prepared, then this level would be a lot easier for me to get through and thusly a lot more entertaining for you guys to listen to. So we're going down here, waiting for the turrets to open up again, and then we're just going to jump, 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 jump. Ah, not twice. Not gonna do it twice. Okay, it did it twice because that's a very huge gap and I didn't know how far I had to jump, so there it goes. It's no. What the hell? Oh, okay, so there was another one of those flight chalk thingy-bobbies on there which launched me once again down the bottomless chasm, so I'm going to jump over that and hopefully manage to make it through the end of this level and hopefully end of this game undisturbed now. I'm sorry again. And now we're travelling up cranes which lead up to another crane and through here. Yay! Whee! It's so fun! Fun to be going through the Wing Fortress, which is more like scaffolding than anything else. And we're at the end of the level now because I recognise this bit where we pop down into the middle by breaking off the helm, which I assume isn't good for the ship, and we stand by for the very odd little boss.